Yes, hi guys, friends, my friends from Pakistan, from US, my friend from Uganda, my friend from Kenya, I don't know, my friend from Nigerians, you guys, I love you so much. My friend from Pakistan, India, you guys, I all welcome you to this new video tutorial with the OSP Pro. I'm sorry I'm taking long with that guys making for you videos, but now today I'm going to make for you 10 minutes time video that's going to change your life, videos that will change your life, programming that will change your life. I know guys, most of you people might be watching this video might be a complete beginner. Don't worry, I don't care about your beginning point. My point is this: as long as you have some clue on programming, we are going to find ourselves coming up with something that's going to change our life. Now this video today, I'm just going to be showing guys how to make a mobile app using something called App.Js. App.Js is a simple mobile web kind of a platform, a language or a source or a framework that we use to come up with a simple Android app. This platform is very simple to come up with that because it gives you complete access to build two types of app without wasting time. You don't need to know much of programming. You just need to know a little bit of your HTML, a little bit of your CSS, and then you combine with your JavaScript. If you have those two things with you, then you're good to go. It will give you a chance to come up with a complete Android app that will change your life, because the app you're going to be making up with those platforms are going to be so simple to come up with or to deal up with. So I'm going to be showing you guys the steps taken to come up with this app. But before I go further guys, I want to request you guys to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that each time I happen to upload new video, you guys get notified. Now this is it. This App.Js, this is the URL I'm going to be putting down on this video description. You guys who may be interested to get up started with it, I'm going to show you guys how you can basically start up developing app with. Remember, I've said it to just give you a chance to use iOS and also using Android, which will give you a chance to come up with a new app. Now this, you just need to have an Android Studio installed on your PC so that you can compile your app. Though I tend just to have Android Studio installed on my PC, but I don't actually use Android Studio to compile my app, because I just use something called the Cordova to build my APK. Then Android Studio to just create from something called the platform of the Android itself. You guys are using iOS, so you can get the chance by you having maybe Switch and whatever you of yours that maybe you can actually use to come up with. Now in a little way out is that this is just a JavaScript UI library for creating up a mobile web apps that behave like native script, neither performance nor polish. It just have a complete behavior, just like the way I've said that to you. I may be showing just a little bit before I go further into really starting up a real complete project with you on how these apps behave. I have some apps with me here. Even this of MGS app. This is also just a sample project that I've developed of recently to some of my clients and try to give them a sample demo. These were just for my students that I happen to come up with to illustrate for them how basically this project may tend to work. Let me just share some simple sample here, whereby this is how the app behaves. It has got the sign up, the complete version. You guys, you can go to this URL, you try to write to register and try to see how this app behaves. If you're within Uganda, you should even get a message on your phone. If you click there, that's how the app behaves in a simple way. If you try to check, if you try to cross check, that's it. And the registration is just there, whereby give you a demo. If you're within Uganda, you should get a message on your phone and things like that. You get? Now without wasting time, we just try to walk through with you guys another sample of the site or app that I designed. And I think you can see they all have simple, nice, respective interface with the complete Android and the version 4 which I'm using here with the scroll bar loaded, and then it gives me a complete introduction on how this is done. Even with the database configuration, still you can configure up with the database. So you guys, without wasting time, we just walk with you and show you the steps taken to come up with this Android app in a simple way. I'm just going to draw with you guys a simple demo on how to come up with where to get it and how to start with. I'm going to be using version 3 of this documentation, so by the time of the development of this video. So this is it. I'm just going to work with you. So if you go to this documentation, so the goal of the App.Js is to provide a robust starting point for mobile apps, web apps, handling general scenarios and maintaining compatibility with the other common JavaScript library. talk of the React Native, talk of the Node.js, that still gives us a complete reactive behavior of a native app. Talk of the Express.js, which gives us a complete body building kind of application, which gives us a complete respectiveness of the app on no matter how basically you're going to come up with. So to get started, what just needs to download this. So I can always just click down here a little bit so that you guys can know what I'm trying to talk about. So when I click there, I should have that thing downloaded down for me here. So in simple time, if you have that already downloaded in your PC, then you should be good to go with me and get started, and now we can now come up with a complete app. So here this time around, I'm just going to be coming up with a simple stuff demo. I'm going to create up just a simple file so that we can start up development. So I'm just going to show you guys by coming up with file open folder. So I'm going to just create a new folder for you guys, and I'm just going to call it as app2. Inside app2, I'm just going to select it. Please guys, I'm using Sublime Text Editor. You guys, you can use any editor of your choice. So I'm just going to make sure I utilize the real size so that guys I don't leave you behind if possible. That's it. So here I just need to create up the file. Now remember, we are from downloading, so what I need to do, I just need to go to my downloads and extract. So this is it. I downloaded this one, but I already have this with me. So I just need to copy whatever is inside there. You guys, if you download that and copy that, it should be in a position to get everything just like the way mine it is. I'm going to put it inside htdocs, XAMPP, and inside here based Ajax, blah blah stuff, OneNAS, app, Android, and then app2. That's where I'm going to save my stuff. But you can save it even in desktop. You don't need to know. You don't need to save it so far, guys, because the main point is why I'm saving that much for, because I want to utilize later on with the server, so that I can maybe pick up information or whatever. But remember, if they're using up a server, there is no big scene there. As long as you use JavaScript, JavaScript can work anywhere. But I'm just trying to do that because I'm trying to code some PHP of mine, and I'm going to use it locally, and I don't want to waste more time. So let me just try to show you guys. This is it. So if you check here, I may try to say it has some one default CSS, which gives us a chance to change the coloring and all those stuffs. And we also have different things that I can talk about, themes and the rest. It has also got supportive with the JavaScript, which main.js, which gives us a complete introduction on how to start up JavaScript, and this JavaScript still can push data to the MySQL database. Let me try to whip up all those what I have in here, so that you guys, by the time I try to post some data, you guys can get something within our project, especially if I try to use this. Now maybe if I go into that project, let me just go back into our code here so that you can get to understand the real how the thing works. Underneath here, we also have got some simple HTML. This is a simple template from these people that if you try to cross-check, this shows a home page. You can even change this one to YouTube. And then this is go to maybe login or whatever. Go to page 2. Let me just change this to page 2. I can just link my stuff back to that. So this is a home page of our page, whatever. If I right click here and I go to the browser, you will find something just like that. You get? If you want to change that color from that color which you are having there to another color, I just need to go to my bar here and I just say maybe color blue. If I do that, I think you can see my color blue has changed. You get? Like I may show you earlier here that it supports different color versions. For instance, if you check here, I just go here under my Android. If you check here, I have got this blue color within here. Again, I have got this kind of, I don't know which color is that, kind of that color, green color. I've got this yellow and brown color, red color. Yes, so you just need to change. If you want to give the another color, it's just a matter of changing this code to red. And if you do so, trust me, you should get just what I've said to you here on this project. You get? So that's basically how this is done. So like I've said to you guys, if you check here again and click there, it gives it black. So that's page 2. You can always change that color to another color. Like I told you, just go to burn here and change that maybe to red, just like that. So all of this what I'm getting is just not by guessing, but if you click on here and try to type here red, I think you can see red gives us this background color. And if you try to check here, that's the background color to that is just that color F77, and F77 is red. Get content and deals with the entire content, and button.blue blah blah stuff. You can also give this to button.blue. This gives us a chance to play with the button blue. You get? Yeah, so that's just not a gesture, it's a real stuff. So guys, that's it for now. And if you check on this app of ours, we already have Red Without already. And in the other way around, you can also add some simple content within here, so you can actually create more pages. So I can just show you that on this very video. For instance, this is page. When somebody click here, goes to that given page, so you can just go inside here on this very content. I can also add another thing there, and I say this section, go to maybe, let me say register. Let me see if I say this register, maybe register, maybe register. This is maybe maybe add, maybe add bio data. Get? If that's what we have for now. So remember, this is page 3, so you can say change this one from, instead of page 2, you can change it to name. Now this one can just change to page 3, so that if I change that to page 3, you just need to change here to page 3. You get? Yeah, so change this one to page 3. So if I change this to page 3, so this I can simply say maybe register clients, whatever of yours. So definitely here down, it is where you guys going to add your forms. Okay, so the forms goes here, so just add your same, maybe reg form, maybe go reg form actually goes here. You get? Then on the other way around, still this is page 3 now. So this page 3 of ours is all about what? Add bio data. So I can just try to copy whatever I have here, so that I can just change that underneath here. You get? So I simply say maybe client bio data goes here. You get? Yeah. So this is just client bio data maybe goes here, and then this page just going to change that one to register. It's just like so. So if I click on to copy that and try to paste it on there, that's it. So you find that in simple term, this definitely illustrates for us that, and then this is add bio data. So you find that in simple term, our app has got really what we need, and then that's it. We have already got what we need. So I've just copied this page, and that's it. And this is the third page, which is that. But remember, if now you save this project, I refresh, good. But if I click here, it takes us to add bio data, and if I click here, it takes us to register. I think you can see. You get? So where is that thing coming from? Where is the logic coming from? I think you can see we have page 2, and this is it. So if you check here, this is page 3. This is page 3, and this is page 2. Again, how come that I don't have page 3, but I still get this? If I click add bio data, it goes to client bio data. Now that's correct, but remember, there's something they added on the code down here, which says if there's any error in the code, load this under the error for us. So the best way to do and have this application working the right way is by adding this page 3 to us on the page, so that we don't get confusion later on by the time of calling and creating up an Ajax call, or creating up a call by the time of push, if the controller is to control and to be called a given function or a page. So definitely this is the right way to give that, so that when you get this, you get no without fear or without a sin. So I think you can see that's my simple introduction to Android app development using your simple browser. So you don't need to start using this, building up this Android app development for now when you have to blah blah stuff. I don't know, getting a PC, having Android Studio installed. Yes, I have one. I have Android Studio installed on my PC, but I just use my Android Studio just to compile the code. I don't use Android Studio for for what? I don't use Android Studio for building. I don't need time. I don't have that time. No, I have many projects to work on. Android Studio will take me a lot of time. Get? And this is most cases you guys within around. You need to have something which is really nuclear native. So if I know my HTML very well, and I know my CSS, and I know my JavaScript, then I don't need the Android Studio. Otherwise, you guys, if you find this video interesting, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that each time I try to post a video, you guys will get notified, or you get notification. As I'm winding up from this video, I'm going to show you some simple diary animation here. I have this app which have been built using the same technique, and I used the same scenario. You get for the same app around here. They're all apps working. This is already hosted. You can even go to this URL and access this app. You can even register on it. You can even select and see how it behaves. It's just a demo sample app. If you guys try to register there, you should get something just similar to and familiar to that, and should be working for you just as that. You guys, this app is also here, which I've just come up with. It's very simple to deal up with. You can use your own CSS. You can ignore this CSS we have there. You can create up your own CSS and come up with a complete app based on your personal CSS. Then on the other way around, yeah, so just like you can see this application. So let me just show you this under test so that I can show you something. That's under test. Under test as a DB, I have somewhere called, let me remind myself a bit. I think I have something there called you test users. So under test, under users, I have nothing there. But if I go in here to this application and I try to say I want to start something without typing anything, simply fill all the fields. I added there some little bit of a JavaScript to handle that. And if I say maybe and put maybe YouTube, and the simplest maybe please members maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel, maybe share and maybe like, you know, things like that. Yeah, just things like that. So if I just click here and I do click there, I think you can see record added successfully. And if you check here on our thing, MySQL database, you'll find the data added in. You get? So the same scenario happens. You can add more data viewers, and then just click there. I think you can see record added successfully, and the page waits and whips out. So you can always see and click back again here. You can always do your things. Get? And if you check here to our app, should have that added into our database. So guys, thanks for watching this video. If you find it interesting, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I've just happened to introduce you to this kind of technique of making up Android app in a simple way. You guys don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that each time I make up a video, you guys always remain notified and getting what is needed for you to have your app installed. So guys, thanks for watching. Love you. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.